All right.
This TWAB. Let's get to the. I should probably be taking timestamps because that's something I've been doing recently, and then I just forgot this time. That's fine though. 32, 33, TWAB.
I really thought that when the Destiny 7th anniversary blog entry dropped, I'm like, oh, this must be the TWAB.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like really should say this week at Bungie, and then it came a couple hours later.
Yeah. So the TWAB is mostly about trials returning this weekend. It's this fusion rifle. Is that a fusion rifle? That's a fusion rifle, right? The linear fusion rifle looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a legendary fusion rifle. Reed's Regret, which is something we talked about a couple weeks ago because somebody saved their trials engrams, I guess, and turned it in and got one last week, so we kind of already knew about it. It's stasis damage, and the ability roll has some fun perks like triple tap and Vorpal weapon. By the way, side tangent on perks. I've gotten so many weapons with Dragonfly or Firefly recently.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get that headshot, it just feels so good.
It is a good feeling. I got the new I want to say it's the new auto rifle, the seasonal auto rifle. Let's see.
I haven't gotten any weapons from this season yet.
The Chrysor I'm not gonna butcher this. Chrysaramello.
Yeah, I haven't got. I think the only thing I've gotten is the shotgun, the Fracturus or whatever.
I like that shotgun.
Yeah, I do too.
The auto rifle is a slower fire auto rifle. It's like one of those like chung 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 chung,
yeah,
like almost like one of those like heavier machine guns. But I got it with Dragonfly on it, and let me tell you, it feels great when you're firing into like a bunch of thrall. Or a bunch of taken, and you just see like explosions happening. It's like, oh, I'm doing my good job here.
Yeah. There's some patch notes here. I mean, do we want to get into this? Trials passages are now account scoped. So purchase the same ticket on an alternate character will not reset ticket wins. So that's cool. Replace the weekly 3, 5, 7 win challenges with a win rounds challenge. So new 7 win challenges available at Saint 14. Removed weekly bounties. Made changes to rule sets. Trials of Osiris round time reduced to 90 seconds. Trials of Osiris each round starts with fresh special ammo. Crossplay must be enabled to participate in trials. Now I know some people were worried about being paired with PC players, and from what I understand is you won't be paired with PC players unless you have PC players in your party. So that seems pretty standard though, right? That's pretty standard across shooters, right?
I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily standard because I know that in my frame of reference is MCC. I know in MCC that I always see like PC players and keyboard mouse players and stuff like that in my lobbies. In reality though, like it's not that big of a deal. I think it's a good move for trials because like it's a sweatier environment, but at the same time, like I don't know, it's a game, and if you're playing competitively, then like play competitively, and like if you feel like the mouse and keyboard has an unfair advantage, then like you should use mouse and keyboard. And if you feel like you can't do that, then it sounds like we know where you're at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's got such a big butt, and I don't like. That's a Pee-wee's Big Adventure reference. I just don't like it. Like this everything that's in this about trials feels like it increases its accessibility, and for someone like me that plays a lot but never gets to play trials, again, we've talked about like because of the times that I'm able to play, I don't ever have anyone that I feel comfortable playing with because I'm more focused on having fun, and I really only want to have fun. I don't want to suffer with a bunch of like strangers, but I would be willing to casually go into trials and be sweaty by myself in a solo queue. I feel like that would be fine.
Yeah. So I haven't played Trials since Vanilla D2,
Mm-hmm.
and my friend Mitch and I we're gonna go in, and because we get match made or whatever, we're gonna try it and not be sweaty about it. We're gonna go in and see what it's all about and try to actually get in, because I'm the same as you. Is like I play a lot, but like a lot of these Trials especially is something that I don't play because it's like, well, it's just the sweaty tryhards. I don't feel like playing with, you know, talked earlier, like LFG, like really sweaty people that are just going to be like, yell at you if you use a scout rifle instead of a sniper or whatever. And it's like, let me figure it out. You know, just let us go in. Let's figure it out. Let's see. Let's just see, you know.
It at least gives you an opportunity to try it, which is all. And I will spend an afternoon to get like a few wins on my card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mind as long as I can keep playing it. But when you play in a group, if you're playing casual, like, you always have that one friend that quits. He's like, I'm done with this. This is too much. And it's just like, just play the game.
Yeah.
And then like everyone has to stop because one person quit. So I don't know. I'm all for it. The only thing that I would say is that, like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they're doing with Trials now, and this is the only argument that I can see that's like kind of valid, is that it's a little close to like Iron Banner now.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't feel like there's enough difference between those two in a lot of ways. I mean, there clearly is. Like, Trials is still going to be way more competitive, and there's way more of a reason to play it in a lot of ways. But it just feels like there's not a whole lot there that differentiates them now. Once you get like the matchmaking involved.
Yeah,
but
to me, it's just the game types. It's just like, oh, well, your light level matters in this game type now. You know, I mean, I think it helps that Trials isn't happening when Iron Banner is happening, right? Like, I
think that's a good move.
Yeah, which we kind of talked about last week. Like, I just feel like if you're gonna have two like competitive PvP modes, you might as well, you know, focus on Iron Banner, which is once a month, right? And then the rest of the weekends you focus on Trials. I think it's a smart move. So
yeah, I feel like I mean, the reason I want to play Trials is mostly for the weapons and the gear.
Mm-hmm.
And I play Iron Banner to upgrade my light level.
Yeah,
you get.
I mean, that's all I do.
What is it, like 4 pinnacle drops with it usually?
Yeah,
4 or 5.
It's
so yeah.
It's 4 for the bounties, and then each step of the quest I think gives you one, right? Or is that just a powerful drop? And then once you complete the quest, you get a pinnacle.
Yeah, you get the 4 quests that all are pinnacles, and there's that. Or no, wait, the 4 bounties that are all pinnacle, and a quest that's a pinnacle, I think. So I think there's 5.
Yeah. So, and the quest is the full season. So neat.
Yeah, I feel like the only everything that they mentioned in there, I feel like, didn't we already hear about this? Like, I felt like
we did.
Like,
we
I
did.
I was like, this is all like news that I've heard before.
We heard about it a couple weeks ago. I was just kind of reiterating because we like surprise when they announced the new expansion. This show got a lot more listeners within the last 2 weeks. So like we're just kind of, you know, people didn't catch up or anything.
I would like to. So if you're a new listener, or if you're new to Destiny, I would like to leave a comment. Can you leave comments here?
I mean, you can leave a comment on the YouTube video. You can
reach out to us. Find us on Twitter. I want to know, are you new to Destiny, or are you just coming back to Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what that looks like. I would like to know genuinely, like, who is this your first time playing Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's gotta be overwhelming.
At Tower Casuals on Twitter and Instagram. Look for the episode post. Leave a comment there. We want to know. I
would like to know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we did a full breakdown, I think 2 weeks ago. Not the Witch Queen breakdown episode. The episode after that, we did a lot on Trials. So if you want a 40-minute breakdown of what's changing in Trials, you can go there. Not a lot else. There's a hot fix happening, but I mean, it's just fixing a lot of issues that are minor. So Not a lot happening in the TWAB this week. We had like 4 meaty ones in a row. Now it's just kind of like, well, it's happening. It's fine.
I think that's going to be kind of how it is moving forward. I think that all the major updates are basically being saved for February at this point. We know that we got a few more weeks left in this season in reality until the 30th anniversary stuff takes over. And we also have like all the seasonal events coming out.
Yeah.
I want to know what's happening for Halloween.
Dinosaurs is what's happening.
There's no way we're going back to the haunted forest, right? I felt like the last year we went back there because everything got pushed. We would have not gone back there otherwise.
They have to have something new this year, right? They have to. If they don't,
right?
If
it's the meme. It's the Natalie Portman meme. It's like, oh, Halloween's coming up. It's like we're not going back to the haunted forest, right? Right?
Oh, God,
it's
please no.
Meme.
Well, I don't think we can because isn't the haunted forest on Mercury and Mercury's been sunset?
It is, but it also
it's an asset swap, I guess.
Right. I mean, like you could. I'm sure they like if
they turn the lights off in Mercury.
Right. Right.
Oh God, please don't. But we're getting dinosaurs.
We're getting dinosaurs.
You know, it'd be cool if one of the sparrows was just the Jurassic Park Jeep. Be cool.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't want to tell anyone how much I'd spend on that because I feel like they would make it. Have you ever watched Mythic Quest?
I'm watching it right now, actually.
Great show, by the way.
It's fun.
Really surprised. Episode 3. Also, anybody that's listening, if you're on the fence about Mythic Quest, if you like video games and you like anything really in this industry, I was so skeptical that I would like it because again, it's just like, oh, they're pandering to me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you make it to episode 3, if you watch episode 3, it is, I would say, like great filmmaking in a lot of ways. They play an homage to a really great film, and it is so good. Really like it. I've become a big fan.
Yeah, I've been watching it because I had that free year of Apple TV Plus when I got my phone, and then it expired. And then it expired. And then it just kept charging me, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll watch Ted Lasso. And then I caught up on Ted Lasso, and then I was like, well, Mythic Quest seems like that's a show made for me. Video games. It's got that guy from Always Sunny in it. Ashley Birch is in it. I'll give it a whirl, right? Turns out, it's pretty good.
It's good.
So,
I don't know. Wait, what were we talking? We're talking about dinosaurs. Oh, there's that. I don't know if you got to the episode where they put the $250,000 sword in like their marketplace, and then someone bought it, and he was like, everyone was surprised, like someone bought it. Like they put it in there as like something that you would never actually buy.
Yeah,
but I would buy a Jurassic Park Jeep. I would put real dollars.
Maybe they'll get like different Jurassic Park characters as like
only
ornaments.
The original Jurassic Park. This Jurassic World shit.
No, dude, Jurassic World and dude, that second Jurassic World movie was terrible.
I didn't watch it. I was such a big Jurassic Park fan, and Jurassic World was like, I guess, watchable, but it just had none of the heart, man. Mm-mm. It has none of the.
Definitely did not.
None of the emotional.
That first movie is so good. That first movie,
so good.
It's probably in my top 10 favorite movies of all time,
and
hands down.
Do you know what the budget for the original Jurassic Park was?
It was pretty low, I think.
I mean, not for that time, but
no, but I mean, it was smaller than.
It was $65 million. I believe.
Yeah,
somewhere around there, maybe 68.
Yeah,
but like, and then I don't know, but I would imagine Jurassic World's budget was probably like $300 million.
Yeah, and
it's. I'm gonna look it up right now. This will be good. Good
good content. Good content. This is what. It's good content.
So Destiny.
Yeah, I mean dinosaur armor, right? Haunted forest.
I would like to know how much it actually cost them to make like make a piece of armor. Like I want to know their actual cost. I would just be interested, not because I need to compare.
You think they just have a crew member set that's like, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to make each set of armor you make, you get this amount of money.
No, but I would wager that they can only spend so much time and have so many people.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
Like they probably, it's like, okay, this week you're making this armor.
Yeah.
But like you think about the person that like does the original mock-ups for it,
mm-hmm.
gets paid something.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like they're all, I'm sure they're all salary, so it's not like it's just time and versus,
right.
whatever. But they have to know because they give it a price in the store, so they have to approximate something.
Yeah. I'm
just curious.
Yeah.
But the Jurassic World budget was $215 million.
That's a lot.
That's the production budget.
Yeah.
That's so much money for a movie that's like not as good as a $65 million movie.
Mm.
And I get that that's also, there's a big time gap in between there, so inflation.
Yeah, but still. I mean, what's 65 million with inflation? Maybe like 110, 15 million?
I don't know. We'd have to call
less than that.
Someone, an economist.
Oh yeah, let me call up my friend the economist here.
Right, let's have a guess. Talk about the economy.
Anyways.
Dinosaur armor. I'd buy a Sparrow that's a Jeep. I would buy a Sparrow that is a dinosaur skeleton system.
He's so cool. So cool.
But I don't want to go back to the Haunted Forest.
Yeah, I don't either. That was so bad. Like, so I skipped it one year, and then last year I went back and I was like, oh, let's give this Haunted Forest thing a whirl, right? Like, I should probably do it since we have a Destiny podcast and should probably talk about something that's happening in the game, right? Like that makes sense. And I did. And I regretted every second of it.
I'll still play it. If it comes out this year, I'll play it until I get whatever triumphs are attached to it and all the other shit that happens. Like, I will do it, but I will do it begrudgingly.
Yeah.
I won't enjoy it. I want you to know I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. Well.
But we'll see. There's no way. They've received the feedback loud and clear. I think they received the feedback loud and clear last year.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can't. I would imagine it's got to be tethered to something new. Put it on Europa.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea. If you go down into like the Braytech, the other half of the Braytech lab, it's not a terrible idea.
Something. I mean, it's new. At least would feel different.
Yeah. Just turn the lights off. It's fine.
But wherever you are, just turn the lights off.
It's all the same with the lights off.
All the same.
So, speaking of the lights off,